Well, hello. Oh, happy Christmas or happy holidays, everyone. What day is it today? 27th. Yeah. Hope everyone had a good holiday, or still are having good holidays. I still got a little over a week left, which is nice. I don't have to be back to school till the 6th of January. Excuse me. Uh, I got frying pans for Christmas. One of the best gifts in a long time. That's how you know you're getting old when something like frying pans is a good gift. Yeah, actually, I'll be honest with you. I couldn't think of what I wanted to play tonight. But then, out of nowhere, something shot into my brain. Goblin Commander. I remember seeing this recently on some sort of top 20 list or something or other for the PlayStation 2. And I was like, oh, yeah. I've never actually played that. I've always known about it. I think I remember the TV commercials on it. But yeah, here we are. So I've never seen anything on this game in action or anything. So we'll see how it goes with their styles. That's right. Yeah, I remember this being an Xbox game. I didn't realize it was on the PlayStation 2 as well. Is there an Xbox emulator, GM? I feel like there isn't, or I don't know what about it. You have no job again. What happened? Did you get fired, or is it like a contract work? Hey there, Daka. You play so many different games, I cannot keep up. Yeah, what you would. I guess I'm what you would call a variety streamer. I kind of just play what I feel like playing, you know. I don't and various challenge games, mostly strategy games, but yeah, I don't have like a game that I play constantly. Because I don't know, I just get I find it hard to play a single game over and over and over again. Having said that, I've been playing a lot of Warhammer Total War. I bought the new expansion, two new expansion lords, and then I ended up just playing Empire again twice because Empire is just so much fun. Re-downloaded Jurassic World Evolution 2 because there's like a new dinosaur pack went on sale for like $5 or something like that. I'm like, I haven't played that in a long time. That's a solid ass game. Hey there, Guadalajara. What's a holiday? You didn't get a holiday, Giggles? When do we see AD versus Alien Isolation or System Shock? I played Alien Isolation. I got bored of it. I'll be honest with you. I played about 5 hours or something and didn't even see the alien. I was busy fucking sneaking around dickhead humans. I was like, I don't want to play. I don't want to do this. I want to get scared by alien. But maybe I could. That was like Jesus. That was like launch year, like 2015 or 2016. I never gave it a good enough go. Maybe oh well, it's not Halloween. Maybe some other time I'll play it. I need to own it first of all if I'm going to play it, and I'm not spending money on it. I'm going to cry. This gig harf. I'm assuming you mean this game hard, so you can get scared instead of me. What face? I got clothes. A shirt that says current mood and a picture of Grumpy and matching boxer shorts. Hey, that's a clothes is a good gift too. Socks and undies. There's a GameCube version. Ah, okay. So this came out and everything, did it? Oh, I think Sleepy's mostly my mood too. It was a 5 week Christmas thing. However, Corona is a bitch and knocked me out for 2 weeks. So no hiring. Ah, that's too bad. Well, life hates us all. Well, life doesn't hate us. Life hates living. There is an Xbox emulator. Do you know how stable it is, though? What's it called? Because I feel like a lot of these games that I've been playing on the emulator have all been on the Xbox as well, and I don't know if it would be better to play them on the Xbox emulator. They probably look better. Play Vampire Coast? They're silly. I've never played Vampire. Well, I don't own them either. I didn't feel like they didn't really interest me enough to play them. I've barely played even Vampire Counts. Vampire Counts are fucking dickheads to fight against. Jesus Christ, that and Skaven. Every campaign I've done the last 2 weeks, it's just been me fucking putting out fires with vampires and Skavens, pissing me off. Is idiot like 5 minutes in delay here? Or is that just me? I think I'm just a slow reader. I specifically asked for clothes like boxer shorts. Yeah, I'm happy for the grumpy shirt and shorts. Another boxer shorts. There you go. Yeah, I asked for frying pants because my current ones are friggin' dog shit. And my parents have really fancy ones. 2003. Wow. That's why I call factions. It's the vampire cunts and the vampire pricks. Yeah, the vampire. It's just mostly Vlad. Vlad. That's loud for me. Hang on. Okay, that shouldn't affect you guys, should it? Okay, let's try that. Z-Moom? That's what it's called? Okay. Interesting. Okay. I would need to get a new PC to touch Warhammer 3 again, but I also hear that CA broke the monstrous infantry type again. No, they fixed that, Drekir. They were only broken for like 3 days. But even if they didn't fix it, there was a mod that came out that hour, like, that fixed it. I was wondering, like, because it's true, because I was wondering, because I played the Ogre Man-Eaters, and I was getting, like, obliterated by Chaos Marauders, like, not even Marauders with spears. I was like, how am I losing Ogres to, like, level 1 Marauders? Oh, this looks pretty wacky. I wish it was 5 years ago. I feel like this is going to be a fucking onslaught of noise. Oh, the collision's broken. The eternal hunting grounds.
Our story is not one of providence, not one of divinity or evolution from the primordial slime. Those stories we leave to humans and their endless thirst for pride. Our kind was not so much born as we were created, wrought through the power of the Moonstone by the human Frasiel. At once granted purpose, granted life, and made whole. Summoned to serve as laborers on what would be his most ambitious achievement, a great machine that would grant us power beyond our wildest dreams.
Hey there, Nichols.
As five we began, but many...
You remember this game, Mistro? They figured out how to make an RTS game that felt even somewhat controllable on console, and that was cool. That's good.
It was a good life, working for that which we were created.
Actually, like, even like Alien vs. Predator...
They say in the Master's tongue.
The one for the PlayStation 2, that controlled actually not bad at all. Halo Wars didn't control too bad. Battle for Middle Earth 2, I don't think controlled that well, but... Here we go, lads. Hey there, Age of Empires. Halo Wars did control well, but that's because the game was like designed specifically for... Well, fun fact, Halo Wars wasn't supposed to be a Halo game. It was supposed to be another just console sci-fi game. But Microsoft at last minute was like, we need a Halo product, go. This glowing blue character is the spirit of Grommel, your Goblin commander. To move your commander, use the left analog stick. To move the camera, use the right analog stick. To view your mission objectives, press the right directional button. When the list has been updated, the checkmark icon located on the right directional button display will flash. Your first mission objective is to move the commander over the help pad south of the room. This is a help pad. To access it, direct the commander over to it and press the left directional button. To exit help, press either the left directional button or the triangle button. Let's help. You got a video essay about this game, like last week, recommended to me on YouTube? Oh, shit. I'd actually be keen to check that out. I came back to get back to work editing my video essay on Blood and Magic, but I found out that when I was cleaning out my hard drives to make more room, I ended up deleting the 3 minutes that I had edited, and that was like 6 hours of work. So I had to re-record all my audio, and now I have to like start from scratch. So I'll probably get to that tomorrow, get back to editing, but it was really depressing. I was ready to bloody start editing again, and then everything went to shit. Okay, anyways, to move your clan, press the clan button, currently X button for the Stonecrusher clan. To place a waypoint flag at the location of your commander. To defend a structure, place a waypoint flag on it. This movement's pretty smooth. I don't think throwing rocks into that pile is mining. Yeah, what were they doing? Wait, one of the goblins is digging by throwing rocks at rocks. Cool. To move your clan, press the clan button currently on Stonecrusher. Oh. Oh, I see, okay. Okay, so this room has, like, themed music. Or not. I'm completely wrong. Sounds like Lords of Magic, the soundtrack. Halo Wars had Ensemble hold the game hostage so they could get Severance. Oh, yeah? Halo Wars is pretty much generic sci-fi manifest, yeah. I would prefer it if it was like, if Halo got like a StarCraft style freeform game. Breakable. In order your clan to attack an object, place a waypoint flag on a sword icon will appear and all the goblins of the clan will attack the object. Pretty cute little characters and animations so far, though. System Shock remake might be more to like. I've never played System Shock, even the original ones. I think I saw G-Man talk about them. Oh, was I not supposed to blow that up? It's... rock critters. To attack your enemies, place a waypoint flag. that saying the same thing? Yeah. Oh, wait, what? It's supposed to turn into an X. Or a sword. To take direct control. Ooh. Press the X button while standing in front of an object will cause your clan to attack it as long as the object. Yeah, so you don't actually like swing a weapon, you just like you press X and then your guys go nuts. What? It's giving me money though. Imagine I'd actually failed the mission because I'm smashing. This game is weird. System Shock 2 gave you a heart attack for roughly 3 minutes, yeah. Lava monsters killing miners, episode of Star Trek. Well, what isn't an episode of Star Trek, really? This is just so ISO Overlord Brutal Legend. Yeah. Actually, like Nichols is saying the same thing. It's very Overlord slash Brutal Legend. That was a bizarre game. I miss the Overlord games. Those are good games. Stone Ogre. Grommel seems to be a pretty laid-back boss for the Goblin Overseer. Yeah, Gnarl, is that the guy from Overlord too? He was actually like really fun. He had a good actor too. Just need some like little footstep noises or something like. Yeah, I would have liked an Overlord 3 as well. Holy shit! Hey, he's got a little guy riding him. Titans are powerful monstrosities That through direct control can be used to inflict heavy damage. To take control of the Titan, position the commander over it and press the triangle button. While in direct control, use rare buttons in order to Titan to attack. Okay. Oh, I see. We need to feed him so he can heal himself. Health Halo. When the halo is green, the unit is in good health. When it's yellow, sure. Oops. Oh no, I ate the gobbo. I did not mean to do that. Or that one. I'm trying to eat these things. That ain't a Star Trek episode yet. Say what Brutal Legend, the soundtrack was like, oh yeah, I'm not saying it was a bad game. It was a weird game. Like it was not like you did not expect it to turn into a strategy game at times. You thought it was just going to be some open world comedy heavy metal game. To instruct a clan to follow your Titan, press and hold the L1 button and double tap the clan button. Press and hold the L1 button, then press the appropriate clan button to place a waypoint flag. And the voice actors, too, like Ozzy Osbourne, Jack Black. They had a couple others, too. Didn't they? Like other, like, rock stars and shit. It's a blade worm, and it's stirred up with those filthy critters. You must destroy it. It got a cave troll. Fuck that thing up. I ate the foreman, yeah. I think they added a sandbox later, which is why I felt jank. To Brutal Legend. I hope Grommel doesn't end up being important for something later in that mission, considering he was the first goblin you ate. Oh, is that who I ate? Turrets built. Alright. I'm keen. I think this game seems interesting so far. Seems like if I had this as a kid, I would have fucked it so hard. Like, seems right up my alley. This is going to be our base building level. Oh, no, there's Grommel. You rented this once and gave up on the final level? Ooh. Enter the clan shrine and create 5 miners. Okay. This is the Stone Crusher clan shrine. Here you can buy goblins, unlock caged goblins, and upgrade your units. To navigate the clan shrine, use the left analog stick. When highlighted, the unit stats will be displayed at the bottom right of the screen. Goblins cost resources, which are displayed at the bottom of the screen. To To buy the highlighted goblin, press the X button. No clan can have any more than 10 goblins at any time. Notice the stone crusher icon located at the bottom left of the screen. This indicates how many goblins are currently in the clan. Did the clan shrine present? So we said 5 miners, right? So rock thrower, miner. Gold and souls. Not the 4 gobbo. 4 gobbo. You had to use a summoning circle to get out of your belly. Oh, shit. You can create up to 16 home markers throughout the world by pressing and holding the L1 button and pressing the up directional button. When finished, release the L1 button. Place your current markers. After doing so repeatedly, press the up directional button. We'll cycle through the home markers. So waypoints, essentially. What? That didn't quite work as I thought. You think this game gets really hard? Yeah, Guadalajara's been saying that. We'll have to find out, I guess. I don't think we'll get to the whole thing tonight. How long is this game? Oh, I want armor 1 too, okay.
Bisada te suntu rorikashe. Dole se set.
A soul fountain. Hey there, Chaos. How's your holidays going, buddy?
Zuset sute. Sumashe tu desel. Dakamefer.
Oh, shit. I already did that. I don't remember setting a rally point. I wonder what... oh, they all just group together, so you can't have separate squads, eh? Well, you probably have different clan shrines for square being like the poison guys and red being the fire guys, kind of like Overlord. I wonder if Overlord was inspired by this.
Soon said all.
So this means I have no choice but to attack with everybody. Like, I can't just... Yeah, I have no choice. Like, I can't just, like, keep my melee guys behind and, I can't even do the camera right now. There's not much room for micro in this game.
Beric unde facets et utracitet.
Got some cat shit in your slippers. Yikes. Or litter. Collect enough souls to enter the Hall of Titans to buy a Stone Ogre. All Titans and turrets. One turret associated with it available at the Hall of Titans to buy Titan. Select a desired unit. Less dialogue stick.
Dole se said.
Feel like I unlock more groups later, but I could be... I'm assuming, yeah. You'll have like a guys that can walk on lava and... So I can only control, like, the ogres don't like go on their own, eh? Titans are the worst unit in the game? The only good one is poison? Really? Seems to me like the Titan's the most important unit in the game. Been a decade since you've played it? Well, shit, like 2003. I wouldn't imagine many people played it past 2005.
Forsetunde Nazareth esundum.
Hey there, Conway. It seems so far. It seems very Overlordy. I wouldn't be surprised if the developers of Overlord were very, very inspired by this game.
Dol cashesu. Tetundakatuso.
Sharte, sharte. Oh my god, this music is so Lords of Magic. It's tripping my brain out.
Nauseated. Akashe undake. Far to set.
Hey.
Native. Suset sute.
Oh, there's another guy I gotta rescue. Oh, we got a punchy boy. We make a joke about the lack of music. No, there's music. Can you not hear it? It's not very loud. Is there another goblin I was supposed to rescue somewhere? Yeah. I thought we were supposed to get the fuck out of here, but,
Native.
pit boss.
Suset sute.
Titans can only attack back if you're controlling them, but if you're not controlling them, they cannot attack. Back only the poison titan can attack back if not being controlled. Don't destroy the great machines at the moment you would get a game over? What? I thought it was just a joke. I was gonna say, we have to be above ground at some point. We have to fight, like, humans and elves and dwarves and stuff, I assume.
Netale. Take a tatante.
Take a tatante.
Untet unfara.
Is that fucking, Clancy Brown? The pit boss guy or the, Dude's got a fucking musket and a bow. Alright, so that must be our ranged class, the red goblins. I think that might be actually Clancy Brown now. Imagine that. That's your job. All right, read this. Read the script.
Unsättet. Aruktres imu maratsetun farak. Take a tetan te. Tashate do rarik mesete. Bisara te suntun. Rorekasher. Takashe suntaka detasharti.
The Hellfire Clan, yeah. So there's probably going to be a poison one too then.
Setama.
Okay. Okay.
Aruktres imu maratsetun farak.
Earth, fire, poison, water, and dark. Yeah, I figured there's got to be a blue one too, a water one. It's kind of hard to choose what to fight here. Because I'm like, attack that goblin, and he went and punched the picnic table. A lot of these fucking sheep. This looks like a kid-friendly version of Overlord. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. That it feels like this either was the inspiration for Overlord, or is it the same people that developed it? I legit don't know. Like maybe this is a beta version of Overlord for the PS2. It's kind of cute so far. I have a feeling it's gonna be a pain in the ass though. Controls and stuff. To use a runestone, press L2 or R2 buttons. Etched with archaic symbols, runestones can evoke a wide variety of magical effects. Can either be found in the world or purchased at an alchemist shop. To pick up a found runestone, direct your goblins over to a president. Oh, wait. No, I don't want to attack it. I want to... Oh. Fucking hell! Wow, alright. I wish it had told me that it was going to do that, so I just wasted it. You'd think for a first runestone I'd give it to like a healing thing or a buff, like, wah, we need a wah. I can tell you what all the clans specialize in if you want. Nah, don't tell me. I want to figure that out. I could kind of guess if this is anything like Overlord. Red seemed like ranged, green seemed like poison. Dark are probably stealth, and water's probably healing and magic. Where do these diddle dicks come from? The sheep seems bigger than the rest. Oh, I can kill the walls. So did they look? Well, these might be production buildings. I'm trying to figure out what to fight. Now I want to play Overlord again. Yeah, I actually might boot that up at some point too. Overlord 2, I remember being a very good improvement over the first one. The first one was good, but like very hollow, and the whole like Mandalore Gaming's review on that game is like pretty spot on. How it's like you can be the bad guy, but like you're not, like you're doing heroic things, and you're the good guys are actually evil. There's like no point to having your fortress in the first game, like to have like any aesthetics and like upgrades to your fortress. Like it didn't do anything, and you barely like there's nothing to do walking around your fortress. Oh my god, can there be like an attack move thing so I don't have to individually click on every fucking log? Is there like an R1 just kill everything in the area? I feel like I'm gonna be nickel and diming a lot to get money.
Berg set, du chair set, dead door.
Hey, Sludge. Why does everyone play the PS2 version of this game? Because that's the only one I found an emulator for. I don't even know if there is an emulator for Xbox. Somebody says there is. I might look into that after, actually. What's the difference between just looks? Overlord 1 had a better theming, but Overlord 2 was the better game. I think you're right. I like the idea of, like, you know, fighting the elves, dwarves, and humans and stuff. But yeah, just like it didn't, like raiding that one village. Like you never really needed to go back to that village, you know. Magic is a bit weaker though. Oh, it is Overlord 1 is decent, but Overlord 2 is really improved. It was good in 1, yeah. The fighting the Roman Empire is kind of fun though. The whole formations, there was a lot more units and stuff. Because really, Overlord is just Xbox's version of Pikmin, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy it a lot, but it was exact same. They even had, like, blue could swim, green could... Okay, I was not really paying attention there. Investigate the Hellfire Gunpowder Factory. Holy shit. Lugger. Basic ranged. So I have 80 and 90. Oh, these guys just cost souls. I didn't realize that. Turrets are defensive structures that will attack the enemy unit within range. Destroy an unwanted turret. Position the commander button. Press the triangle button. Holy shit! There's no attack move? Yeah. That's too bad. I also think magic in 2 depended if you're evil-sided because it did more damage. Oh, did it? Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't remember a lot of the second one, apart from, like, the Roman Empire stuff. I'll have to maybe replay that sometime. Maybe I'll stream it. The boss fights are more interactive in Overlord 2, and more set pieces and interactions, or at least felt like it. Yeah. I remember it just felt better to play. Oh, look, they got little armor, guys. Armor stuff. So, yeah, they actually get better gear. Cool. I was actually going to ask that earlier. That's explosives. Yeah, I don't want to do that. The GameCube emulator is more mature, but I don't know if it's my PC or my copy Goblin Commander doesn't like my version of Dolphin. Oh, really? I've had pretty good success with this PlayStation 2 emulator so far. Even with, like, up-resing plugins and stuff to make it look better. You hated the mounts. Oh, that's right. It did have mounts too, didn't it? Fuck yeah. I thought, there's a lot about that game I've forgotten. That's... I thought the Xbox emulator is mature enough for such a niche game. Look, who else has played this Xbox emulator called Zemu? Is that what you said it was called? Because if it's like, if it works, fuck yeah, I'll give it a shot. It's labeled playable, but I don't know how far that goes, oh yeah. Now that we're talking about Overlord, it's on sale, so I might pick it up. Actually, yeah, the winter sale's on, boys, if you're going to pick up anything. How much is it? I already have it, so I don't have to worry. I have both of them. Like, I liked Overlord, but I just remember it being, like, kind of frustrating to control. Like, with your, like, rally flags and adding units to certain rally flags and to get, like, you know, the best out of the most out of your units. Like, the green guys, you need to have them on a flag in order for them to do their backstabs. And so I only really ever used brown and blue and the occasional red ones to put them up, like, on a pillar or something so they could throw fireballs. So, can I, like, build a turret out there? Oh, I can. Okay. Ah, fuck it. Let's go for it. Get the GOG version for the first one, though. I prefer the level 3 looking items on the Stone Clan. Yeah. My God, for the first one, I've got Steam version. It works just fine. Yeah, yeah. Is there a difference? If you feel bad, I've been stuck on puzzles I've already solved for 30 minutes. What, in this game? What are you talking about? I have an old PC with the CPU devs don't support anymore. Ooh. Looks like I'm going this way. Oh, should I be get like one of these guys? Good Reviews is bundled up completely. The Steam does have things so like the expansion with it too. Then, if you use Xbox Emulator, you better play Half-Life 2 on Xbox on PC. Just yeah, why would I play Half-Life 2 on Xbox? I have it on PC too. I'm pretty sure everybody who has Steam doesn't it. I feel like you should just be gifted it for free. If you have a Steam account, you get Half-Life 2. I know I'm going to have to set those trees on fire, but I'm coming up here. Okay, no. Speaking of puzzles, has anybody played the new Indiana Jones game? Because it kind of looks good. I probably won't buy it, but... Overlord is like $1. Yeah, I know. That's what I like about a lot of these old games and stuff. €5, 32 pence, or I'm thinking British pounds. €5, 32 for the entire Overlord bundle. So 1, 2 plus 6. What? Okay, that's you'd be crazy not to buy that. That's like not even a 10-piece chicken McNuggets at McDonald's for 2 games and their expansions. Wait, was there expansions to Overlord 2? I don't even remember. So if I was a gambling man, I'd say that'd be a healing totem thingy. Even the rocks they throw are gold. Oh my god, we got a boar boy catapult thing. Holy shit. Oh my god, my dude's dead. Oh, I got him. Where you going, little buddy? Oh, he was literally stuck on that building. Oh. We got lava stuff now. Did you play with a controller or a mouse? For what? For what? For what, check here? Overlord? A controller. I think it's. I think I tried it with a mouse and it's like unplayable with a mouse. Ooh. Oh, there's like hidden stuff, is there? Oh yeah, I don't think you could control with a mouse and keyboard Overlord. It was like designed specifically for a controller. They just had to give it away with Half-Life 2? Well, shit, yeah, even if they didn't give it away, isn't it like on sale for like $3 or something? That game has been like repackaged and sold, or like the orange box. The orange box was free for a bit too, wasn't it? Oh my god, fucking wrecking these dudes. New Indie is pretty fun? Oh yeah? It looks really fun, actually. Like, I know it's probably not like like a spectacularly advanced game or whatever, but it looks really like looks like the story's really interesting and the puzzles and stuff look really fun. Only one had the expansion? Oh, that's too bad. Overlord Fellowship of Evil, Overlord 2, and Overlord Hell Rising. I thought Hell Rising was Overlord 1. Who's Fellowship of Evil? Oh no, that's just the name of the game. Wasn't there one in like the PSP or some shit? Oh, the Wii version. Okay, I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that. Fellowship of Evil wasn't even an Overlord game? So idiot. The guy I introduced to you, I successfully peer pressured him into spending $400 on Gundams. Oh man. Yeah, I'll probably chat up that guy in a bit there. Ask him what he does for actually voice acting. And like what software and stuff he uses. I'd be curious to know what like recording software he uses and microphones and stuff and settings. Because actually, yeah, if there's somebody who's going to help me with my settings, he'd be the one. No! Or the DS game. War Crimes. DS Overlord, Minion spin-off game. There's a Minion spin-off game? Or is that the DS game was a Minion spin-off game? Half-Life is £2 or €2, yeah. So it's like $4, yeah, essentially. Gundam is a terrible anime now. Oh shit, Mecha. Drakir has opinions on Gundam. More meh. Christmas tequila, Jesus. Is he drunk because he just realized he spent $400 on Gundams? Because that's what happened when I bought my suit of armor. I was in Greece and I was sitting there. I was like, did I just spend $2,000 on a fucking suit of hoplite armor? But then I was like, well, you know what? I did. Now I have a suit of armor in my room. Place to purchase rune stones. To gain access to the alchemist shop, it must first be captured. To capture, dispatch all enemies in the immediate area. To purchase rune stones, selected. Yeah, I can feel that. If a free inventory slot does not exist, a purchase will be negated. Assuming this is the alchemist shop. Healing rune, restore health, rain fiery shards, clear fog of war. How effective is eating people for health with the Titan? Is it not worth doing? Well, I don't know, because, like, you can only eat your own guys, right? Or can I eat the enemies? I actually don't know. I should try that. Because when I was eating those little, like, stone fruit things, it was a fucking terrible way to gain health. I had to eat, like, 9 of them to heal up. And your little guys are actually pretty useful, so I don't know if I'd want to eat them all. It's pretty slow, too, I guess. I mean, if you're sitting at a lull and you have, like, plenty of soul fountains and shit. Banana! The minions were, like, so well animated and, like, Oh, you're thinking of actual minions. Kudrick is not following. I thought it was going to be Kubrick. I was like, damn, Stanley Kubrick? He's dead, isn't he? Oh yeah, I gotta try and eat one. Oh, you can eat the enemies. Oh, maybe it is effective then. I'm not sure. I mean, if it insta kills an enemy, like shit. DS Overlord game is basically a top-down action adventure you play as the Overlord minions. You played the DS Overload a ton, but it was so lame. I don't remember anything about the gameplay at all. Ah, that's too bad, because that actually might not be a terrible idea for a game. It's just like a minion little game, or even a strategy minion versus game like this. See a positive. If they ever remake Troy, you already have equipped. Yeah, exactly. I have my costume already set up. If Troy Total War Saga was the, I think it's still like $20 though. If that game was to go on sale for like $5-10, I'd probably check that out too. Actually, I heard that the new update to Troy was, or Pharaoh, was really good. Holy shit, yeah, this thing, you just insta-kill them. Okay, eating might be like the most overpowered thing in the game. Ooh, the frame rate's going down though. Oh, you can move and attack at the same time too, that's cool. Oh, that's their Titan, is it? Oh, fuck. Oh, the drummer heals. Cool. What's he do? Heavy melee. Oh, I can upgrade the healing too. Oh, they sniped the shit out of my drummer. Oh no, he's still. Oh no, he's dead. Oh, I see. There's a thing up there. Holy shit! Only the Stone and Poison Titan get help from eating enemies. It seems like eating is pretty good, though. You just eat whatever you want first. You have one more suit of hoplite armor than most people. That's exactly it. Like, we had a buddy on my deployments, too, that would do that. All he did was spend, like, all his money on stupid shit like that. And we'd make fun of him, but at the end of the day, we're like, you know what? Now he has, like, cool shit. Like, he has a fucking, a model of the HMS Victory that's like the size of a bedroom. And it's like, nah, I kind of wish I had that kind of shit. If I looking back, I would have bought more stupid shit. You know what I mean? Buying a suit of hoplite armor is like the first 5 seconds of buying a boat. Yeah. Hey there, Kudrick. Also, welcome, buddy, if I didn't say that already. Seems like the game wanted you to be eating guys because your Titan was getting the tar beaten out of him in the last minute. Yeah, he dies pretty quick, but maybe that's a good thing. So, like, your Titan's not overpowered. Gives you reason to use your little guys. Holy shit, their tower seemed fucking super good, though. Wow. These fucking things outrange my dudes? Wait, no. Oh, I don't have enough souls. Oh, shit. Troy was free on Epic. Oh, yeah, well, Pharaoh, sorry. I think his Pharaoh is what it is. But Epic is shit, I agree. You already had an Epic account just because I wanted to use Unreal? Cap. Yeah. I don't think I had an Epic at the time, but looking back now. Man, they have so many little guys. Oh, it's not what I wanted, but we got him. Oh, I guess I can blow up all this shit, though, to get more money. Oh, is there like an alternate way in, maybe? I bought Total War 3 Kingdoms a week before they stopped developing. Oh, no. That game apparently is good, though. It doesn't interest me. But apparently 3 Kingdoms is really good, though. Or, well-liked, I suppose, is the right phrase for it. Don't use it to trial games so you can buy them on Steam later. Yeah, that and Epic killed Unreal Tournament. Yeah, I know. And just when like that Unreal Tournament had like an episode on that secret level, which was a fucking banger, by the way. I think I liked it more than I liked the Warhammer episode. Yeah, I remember when Fortnite was supposed to be like a zombie survival crafting game. Yo! Fuck is this? This bullshit that their ranged units outrange my fucking towers. Actually, I think they want me to like go in here and buy these, is it? Oh shit. So you can only get one healer. Okay. HMS Victory. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'd like an HMS Victory. I wanted to go see the HMS Victory when I was in England, but I didn't get a chance to. Because I think it's down in Portsmouth. They actually have the rifleman sound effect from Warcraft 3 as well. Oh, damn. That was the same mentality when Carbonora did porn. She got to travel the world and do drugs, make her student loan payments, which is far more than what most of our classmates could say. That's true. I mean, if I was a hot chick, I'd be flaunting that shit so hard. Hot Wheels. I used to love Hot Wheels. So if I can amalgamate the red guys, that'd be pretty great, because that's all I'm going to make, because their units seem really good. Three Kingdoms is crap? Really? Oh, on the subreddit, Total War, Three Kingdoms is pretty highly regarded, I thought. Played it as the worst aspect of Total War with robust Diplo, but you end up marrying all your good generals away. Fortnite was a tower defense game like Orcs Must Die. Oh, by the way, didn't they announce another Orcs Must Die game? Orcs Must Die, that's a good series. I never played Unreal, but I agree the Unreal episode was unreal. Oh, Unreal. Well, you saw me stream it. Unreal 1 is like one of my favorite boomer shooters. It had a really good atmosphere, cool story. even though it was pretty light on story. It's just really good visual storytelling, like environmental storytelling, sorry, is what I'm trying to say. Really good sound effects, scary. It was violent, it was hardcore. Terrific soundtrack. One of the best soundtracks in gaming, in my opinion. Unreal and Unreal Tournament. Also, ranged units outranging towers gives me CN3 bat flashback for AI-controlled nod rocket soldiers, exploit squad position mechanics, destroy my anti-infantry. Yeah, I know. Like, turrets should counter what they're meant to. Like, siege should be good against towers, but when you have, like, default infantry, like how dragoons have better range than bunkers in StarCraft 1, which is why they made bunkers in StarCraft 2 have +1 range with units inside of it. One of the aircraft carriers and I visited New York City a long ass time ago, honestly. Could not imagine living on a ship for as long as you did. Oh, that's the Enterprise, isn't it? The USS Enterprise? Or is it, no, it's not the Enterprise. Intrepid? It's a museum. We parked next to it when we were in Manhattan. Our ship moored in Manhattan next to that aircraft carrier. It's either the Intrepid or the Enterprise. It might actually be the Enterprise. I remember it being like Star Trek related name. Those nod rocket tubes are real clever until the mighty sandbag blocks their path. Oh, you can, yeah, I don't think you can make sandbags in CNC3. Or walls, for that matter. What am I supposed to be doing here? Fight your way to the gates of Fortress. Okay. Oh. You knew a guy that was on the USS America? What ship is that? Because all your ships are all named after different categories. Like Ticonderogas are named after famous battles, which is cool. Your Arleyburks are named after admirals, I believe. Prepare for an attack. Guess we're supposed to get attacked here, isn't it? Since we had pillboxes. Oh yeah, pillboxes were sick in that game too. Where you could put like infantry in them and like shoot at. Because I used to have like sniper teams in pillboxes. Oh my god, they're retaking the thing I just left. Who took it? Where's the guy? Awesome game. I used to love this back in the day. Totally forgot about it until seeing this. What a throw! Hey, they're Ed Mech games. Yeah, I've never played this game before. This game, I remember the TV commercial, and I remember it existing. And like, I think on a YouTube video recently, there was like a top strategy games for the PS2 era or something like that, and this came up on it. I was like, oh fuck, that's right. I've never actually like played this game. So let's give it a shot. So far, it's kind of cool. I really think that that's Clancy Brown. Whoops! Oh no, okay. I wonder if it prioritizes the red ones first. Did I just accidentally disable it? Wow, healing is not very good, though. It was the F-35 carrier? Well, because they're one class of aircraft carrier are named after presidents. The Dwight E. Eisenhower, I believe. And the Harry S. Truman. Was it the Harry S. Truman class or the Dwight E. Eisenhower class? Battalion Wars had pillboxes, and they're absolutely terrifying. If you like RTS shooter games, that's a really... Battalion Wars! I've not heard of that. An RTS shooting game, so it's like you can control the guys with the guns, too? Battalion Wars. That's another game that I keep getting crosses my brain. Ground Control and Dark Rain. I have Dark Rain 2, and I looked at a quick little screenshot of Dark Rain 1. It looks considerably different. So I'm like, oh, I wonder, maybe I should give that a try at like Variety Night or something. The webcomic Schlock Mercenary, the battle plates, warships the size of Manhattan that were built to block space rocks were named after global disasters, like the main antagonist. I like the idea of battles. I wish the Canadian ships would name them. Canadian ships just name them after cities because we're super lame. So we have the HMCS Halifax of the Halifax class stationed in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Like, it's fucking... But if we had it, we would have like the HMCS Vimy Ridge and the HMCS Passchendaele and the HMCS Somme, like shit like that. That'd be fucking badass. The HMCS Juno. Oh my god, motherfuckers. It's gonna be a fucking whack-a-mole type game, is this, eh? And I also think that the Krakatoa was also mentioned, but never shown in the comic. You're thinking of the big fuck-off carriers? What about even like the Wasp? The Wasps were like the helo carriers. They were... What were they named after? Unless that's what you're talking about. Is there going to be a Donald Trump super carrier? Maybe. Well, like, it's if they build another carrier of that class, they would probably end up calling it, because there's a George Bush. There's USS George W. Bush, I believe. Or USS George Bush, so I wouldn't be surprised if there's a USS Donald Trump at some point. Doesn't sound very good. Battalion Wars is a failed spin-off of Xant Force, trying to turn into a hybrid third-person shooter, RTS, for GameCube. It didn't sell well, it was lost of time. That sounds badass, though. A third-person shooter RTS for the GameCube? Oops. Someone played Dark Reign as a kid. I can quote the Freedom Guard base building tutorial from memory. Do not play Dark Reign 1. Oh yeah, it's not good. Ground control is good. You control one unit at a time and can switch between them. You order around the rest using commands. I play a lot of strategy games. One was on GameCube and two was on the Wii. Still an all-time favorite. I'll look those up after. I won't be able to play the Wii one, but I'll be keen to check out the GameCube one. Could probably emulate it. Both Dark Reigns are good, but they're not the same. Yeah, 2 was weird. It was a very strange game. A could probably, yeah, maybe I'll play those for the next variety night. Do a little Dark Rain 1 and 2 or something. They were definitely failed spin-offs for sure. Still sounds interesting though. Never beat the first game. Like I used cheats to get to the last level. I managed to beat that, so the last level, so I had the cutscene, but playing the actual game, oh. They had an expansion too, oh did they? Oh, was it because I didn't get into it as a kid? I'm sorry, but Canadian aircraft carrier sounds like weird sex jokes. We don't have aircraft carriers. We have 12 frigates, and that's our entire navy. 4 broken submarines. But all ours are named after cities. So you have the HMCS Ottawa, the HMCS Toronto. Just gonna camp to production with this guy. Bro, this thing's fucking spitting units. Fuck me, that's some good eating. America class new helo carriers built for the F-35s. Oh, they're new. Oh, Jesus. New ship is something that I've never seen in my career. We got lava drums now. How do I aim this thing, if at all? Oh, you gotta hold it down. Kill all bad gobbies. Dark Rain 1 did teach me cardinal directions, like the tutorial. Your base is in the east of the map, because the agent says he. So now I know which way is west because I hear that quote on ice. This thing's on a weird, like, auto-aim type thing, I think. Holy fucking look at all those guys up there. Holy shit.
Tulcetas undesalatici. Beric unde facets et utracitet. Zafete.
Can't remember which one, but I know one RTS. If you select a squad, they all have generic movement command voice. Probably Emperor, Battle for Dune, anyway. Well, I remember Tom Clancy's End War, you could only control the game with your voice. Other than, I think you could use the controller a little bit, but you'd have to go like, Alpha, attack, Bravo, and stuff like that, which was like pretty gimmicky at the time.
Take a tetante.
Tosibar touchame.
Setama.
Besa take me soma.
Untet unfara.
Pitino que fasalo. Se bamba me forte dona. Se chaga mesalo.
Netase.
I wonder why they decided to go with this fake language, because it's not even that an interesting language, or cute, or funny. Also, Warhammer Market Chaos is pretty awesome if you like another. Oh, I already streamed that there at Mech Games. I streamed that a couple months ago. That's a solid little game. It is a proto-Total Warhammer, but I would say Lords of Magic is a proto-Total Warhammer when you really think about it. It's another one of my favorite games. Naming conventional ships are so cool, but you can't beat the Victorian-era British. The Indomitable, the Dauntless, the Agamemnon. That's true.
Takashe sun taka detashantu.
The Celestial Empire. That's true. Well, the British, they named their ships after letters. Like their the Daring class is like the Daring, the Dragon, the Dauntless, the there's a couple others, but they have cooler name. They still have some cool naming conventions, and the Dragon actually has a dragon painted on the side, like a Welsh dragon. So do we get the red guys now? Because I want them really badly. I want to go all muskets. Oh, I do. Sick. All right, we're taking a quick break, though. You know, I thought I was going to be fighting goblins and elves and all sorts of shit, but it's like we're only fighting gobos. Plus, I have cheesecake, and I don't think I was going to get another opportunity to eat that tonight, so. Ooh, I fucking love cheesecake. I don't think we're killing elves tonight, Doc. I think it's just gobbo on gobbo. Yeah, it actually is quite different from Total War. Like, there's no, well, the RTS part is very similar to Total War, but the actual like choosing the missions, and there's no world. There is a world map, but it's not like a 4X type game. And War, you could controller. I was gonna say, yeah, because if you didn't have a mic, then what? You couldn't play the game. And War was neat though, because like when you're 12, you're like, oh, Alpha Attack Bravo. But I'm pretty sure they didn't even have the proper phonetics. Like instead of Foxtrot, they had something else. You know, I want to say they had like, instead of Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta Echo, they had like Alpha Beta Gamma. You know what I mean? I could be wrong though. And War had shit camera because it was tied to the. That's right. Yeah. That's what was really bad about it. There was no free camera or something, wasn't there? You just cycled between your units. If you had anything outside of New York, yeah, I can only imagine like a Scottish guy trying to play End War. Delta, hit to Bravo. Maybe this is French. You played End War, only play as Europe. That's which commander I focus on playing. I'll give you a hint. It was artillery, yeah. What was that game, Ruse? Remember that game? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the commercial. The game was all about like deceiving your enemies. It reminded me of End War. I never played it though. Have to head out. I have subs, so I hope to catch you again. Good show. Well, thanks for Red Mech Games. Thanks for hanging out, man. Usually every Friday we try to hang out, and if we have more, we do multiplayer stuff. So like community nights. So if you have like Warcraft 2, we'll see you around, buddy. Hey, Makoa. 0 out of 10 refund. And where was NATO Phonetic Alphabet? I could have sworn maybe it was a different game that had some NATO phonetic, but then they just like made up some other ones. Because there's no like alpha, there's no beta, gamma, omega, you know? They didn't recognize your Brazilian accent. You'd think that like the localized versions that were made with that in that in mind. You're off Twitter, Chaos, right, buddy? Oh yeah, we need to play CNC at some point. Right, there's lots of stuff we need to play. My good friend, I don't know if he's in the chat now, but my good friend for Christmas bought me Space Marine 2. But I want to play that co-op with my two good friends. So that's just going to sit in my my library for a bit. All right. Oh, that's good cheesecake. Because I'd like to play like Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 or 2 multiplayer. I think that could be fun. Well, at least a story. Like I'll wait to play the story with them, but I'll try out maybe the mission mode and stuff, right? Okay. Oh, I should probably save it. I haven't saved this game in a lot yet. I know what autosaves though. It's just all right. Okay. I'm assuming this is going to tell me about, yeah. So it looks like it wants me to do like all melee for the stone guys and then all ranged for the red guys. Okay, you can shift command. Okay. So what units do we have here? Lumberjack. Doesn't it does tell you stats. Oh, okay, shit, I didn't even see those because my microphone's in the way. Let's check these out. We still have to try that Age of Empires co-op mode there, Daka. Red Alert 3 co-op campaign is possible with the client. It is much more possible with CNC Online. It's like a program you have to download in order to play CNC Red Alert 3 and CNC 3 online, I believe. So this guy's got a lot of health or armor. These guys just... Yeah, this guy sucks. Okay. Cool, now we're in like some frozen... Oh, I guess I can kill these, can I? Ah. I want to try to take over a base. Some defenders lobbed a bunch of shells to kill defending tanks. Follow Mr. Barrage at whip. Age of Mythology. Age of Empires co-op is still fun too, though. I'd play that too. They haven't updated that in a while, though, right? It looks like they might have abandoned the co-op part of Age of Empires 2, which is a shame. Because, fuck me, that was so cool. Like, I love that idea for co-op. It was, like, asymmetrical, too. Like, you both didn't have, like, StarCraft's co-op, which was also fun. But it's like you didn't both start in the same base with the same races and the same... Well, not the same races, but the same, like, minerals, the same gas, everything. Age of Empires 2, like, I think, like, Attila the Huns co-op. Like, one of you places Huns once, and one of you places the Goths. Like, it's fucking badass. But I feel like they just abandoned it. Maybe it was too hard to program or something. I don't know. I really liked it, though. Well, you know me. I like anything co-op RTS. Like, it's so rare. Like, Red Alert 3 being co-op is super badass. And I like how you play with an AI if you don't have a friend to play with. And the AI is not terrible. It's not good. Like, he often gets stuck or just, like, stops producing after a while. And sometimes they just stop following your orders. But it's still competent enough that it, like, can hold its own. Like, you don't have to babysit him too much. I say, again, too much. Combined arms. Apparently, it's all three eras of Tiberium Red Alert universe. Moongate?
Bisada te suntun rorikasher. Berik unde vasets etu traditet. Shades shit.
What a great, great co-op set co-op. Resurgence, StarCraft 2. Especially here the competitive play is down because casual co-op versus AI has a ton of content and players. Do you mean like the actual co-op mode or like co-op against the AI, just like comp stomps? Because both are good. The co-op in StarCraft 2 is really good, but it gets really boring really fast because all the missions are like the exact same, and apart from like the mutators and stuff, which don't get me wrong, is a pretty cool idea. But like every co-op mission is like you and your allies start with the same base, the same resources and everything. You have one expansion each, and you need to blow up 4 different things, or capture 4 different things, or defend 4 different things against waves of increasingly more difficult enemies. Like that's like the Age of Empires 2 one. It's like, oh, one player is at the river and has to defend a bridge, while the other player is on like another side of mountains and has to like either feed him resources or build units and flank the enemy base while player 1 holds the line. Like shit like that. Like StarCraft 2's co-op is a bit too... Everything was just cookie cutter. In an effort to get gold, I think I found the observatory by accident. 9-Bit Armies also has 100%. Oh, that's right too. Yeah. What is that game on sale, Daka? But like StarCraft 2's co-op commanders now. Those things are fucking badass. It's a shame that they're like fucking $20 each or something, if not more. And I've shilled for them, I'll admit. Like, I bought Emperor Minsk and Phoenix and Stukov, because Stukov's like my favorite character in the entirety of StarCraft. Stukov is just such a badass. And his race is really cool. Like, his faction's really cool, like infested Terrans and bunkers and shit. Minsk is badass because he's basically Imperial Guard. Oh shit. I'm not prepared for this. Oh, I guess I could build turrets. What? I can't build turrets? The fuck? Why can't I build turrets? Okay, Archer's pretty good. Ever tried Stormgate? No, I haven't tried Stormgate. It doesn't really look like the aesthetics and stuff, and the factions don't really look very interesting to me. Why isn't this mine again? It says it's red on the map. Oh, it's... Yeah, never mind. Does that game have co-op there? What do I care? You try to run the bit games. They're incredibly shallow. I agree. I agree. They're very spammy too. Like, instead of making the right combinations of soldiers, you basically just make 1,000 soldiers and just send them to their deaths. At least that's the first impression that I got on them. I remember tuning some of the campaigns into a jank version of co-op with a friend. Only thing is the AI became standard skirmish AI, so it made it 4 times more difficult. Oh yeah. Also, how you doing, dirty old hobo? I haven't heard tell you in a while. How you been? StarCraft 2, the fun thing is playing the co-op campaigns mod. 2-3 players play. Oh, that's right too. Yeah, yeah. Even the race swap versions. They even have co-op campaigns for Warcraft 3. Oh yeah, I was streaming the Warcraft 3 co-op campaign with Joff G. I haven't heard tell of him in a while. Hope he's okay. Jesus. All right, these red guys are very fragile, at least. Nine-bit armors is currently 30% off. So being what then? Because 30% off of $1,000 is not very good. Actually, it is good. The higher the price, the better the percentage, right? If it's like $10, maybe. But if it's like $24 or something, I think I'm going to skip it. I need to be careful of my spendings. I spend too much money as it is, and I don't have any income coming in right now. SE2 co-op commanders should be available in normal gameplay. Yeah. Can you imagine having, like, skirmish maps with them? I mean, they're so overpowered, though. That's probably what the problem. But then again, you could have, like, skirmish AI have a bunch of different variables, too.
Artisit. Formate bacha, sun setor.
Oh, I see. Stormgate is mez. Airspace is looking much better. To be honest, I didn't really care for either. Not that I wish them to not do well. I hope they do. But I hope they're not for me. Both Airspace and Stormgate. I like the ideas of them. Oh, Bug Eyes, yeah. The main character looks like a fucking freak. Bum, 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 bum. I just have lava drums. Oh, my arrows do explosives now. Haha. Sometimes an attack move RTS can be a good chill game compared to super micro-intensive areas. Yeah, like this one. This one doesn't... It doesn't have attack move, but it kind of does. Like, I think your units are just genuinely just okay at fighting enemies. Oh, shit. They got a lightning turret. Oh, no, they killed my guy. Oh, no, he's not dead. Wait, what?
Smash it to this Dakamefer. Artisan.
Total Warhammer had fun multiplayer campaigns too, but campaigns much longer than matches. Yeah, the co-op was actually really fun in that game. I love being able to, yeah. I used to play with a guy at sea, Danny, and no matter what faction we played, like he would give me his cavalry, and I would play, yeah, and I would just cycle charge with his cavalry. It made the battle so much better and easier to manage. So like one guy was just all archers and infantry or artillery. Another guy I would tell him to give me his spellcasters, and I would just rock out with his spellcasters as he held the line with his men. And you could do like some really unconventional alliances. You could have like what did we have? We had lizard men and the greens and the savage orcs versus the world. So you could do like high elves and Skaven versus the Empire. I would say Stormgate is a fine bridge between StarCraft 2 and War 3 in aesthetic and factions. Nothing game-breaking, but I try to revive Warcraft 3 storytelling. That's true. That's what I mean. Like, if it has like good story, if it's a good game, fucking awesome. It doesn't particularly interest me because I'm not the whole like sci-fi mixed with fantasies. Like, sometimes it's hit or miss with me. Holy fuck, that turret is powerful.
Mi sa che siete facili. Perché un dagger, far to set.
Oh. Been here holidays, you know. How it ended up working them too. Mostly Lurk recently. Have to see if I still have the Age of Empires 2 Jank co-op somewhere. Yeah. I only heard about the Jay Barino Giant Grant Games from their 3-player co-op with Synergy. Like those channels were completely unknown. I clicked on a Jay's 3-player co-op video. $20 Canadian? That's a bit much for that kind of game. Just did the opening of the Wii version of Overlord. It's good, but simple. Ah, yeah. It'd have to be, like, 'cause with the Wii, you have to play with bloody stupid motion controls. Rather than having a right stick in the hopes of your minions getting where you want. Zero Space looks like a whole lot better in Stormgate to me. I attack move every RTS. I refuse to micro. I only micro, like, spells and abilities and stuff. And sometimes I'll kite, but because that's the thing I noticed about even Warhammer. Warhammer requires like Total War. Warhammer Total War requires a lot of micro, especially with like spells and cavalry and moving your archers back and stuff. Because I find that when I played the old Total War games like Shogun and Empire, I really enjoyed watching the fights, like just watching the units like stab each other and shit. And I don't get to do that as much in Warhammer. Like I'd like to watch. I love watching like a spear line hold like a pike line hold the line as cavalry, like run in, or trolls run in and just get impaled. But you can't sit still for too long in Warhammer Total War. You're gonna fucking lose, especially when the goddamn Skaven are fucking launching nuclear missiles at your shit, or warp lightning, which can fuck off. Like, but I preferred. I like watching. That's why I think I liked Reforged in the models, because I don't care about the micro and the readability of units, because I'm not a competitive multiplayer. I like watching footmen and grunts stab each other and hack each other with weapons, and it looks cool when they have cool models. Because that's one of the biggest argument for the Reforged graphics, and even the remastered graphics and stuff. You can't tell what's what and this shit. And I was like, well, for me, I don't care. I don't care if I can't click on the fucking micro, the one unit that's stuck in the middle of the shitstorm. I put on auto cast on those spells. I'll maybe cast a couple other spells, and I just like watching the fight go off. But pro players, that's why you shouldn't balance your game based on what pro players say. I saw an Artosis video talking about maps and how like maps suck in StarCraft 2 because all the pro players complain because they don't like interesting ideas for maps. They only like Final Destination. You know what I mean? Like the equivalent of Final Destination for StarCraft. Yeah. I'm okay at micro, I guess you could say. I'm solid. Solid. If I really wanted to, I could be pretty good with micro. I'm a god at everything I do, even self-destruction. For the look of Tempest Rising. Shame it runs so poorly on my PC. Yeah, Tempest Rising looks and plays really great so far. When I played the demo, and it looks really good, and it like looks like infantry are actually somewhat usable in that game too. Because a lot of the Command and Conquers, like I'm a big infantry kind of guy. I'm an infantry commander guy. And all the Command and Conquers infantry are almost always dog shit. Because you can either just run them over with all the vehicles, or they just have no health and they die in one shot. Tempest Rising was very good. I'm really looking forward to that one. Dwarf looks fun too. Watching other people play, I could tell the difference between infantry, but the PCs required reduced render scale. Oh, I remember playing with like my buddies' laptops, because I've always had a good PC ever since I was a kid, and my buddies in college, they got into StarCraft 2, but they had like MacBooks and stuff, and oh my god, playing StarCraft at like low graphics, StarCraft 2 was so funny to me. I just miss having good single player RTS games with a good story. Like, yeah, Warcraft, StarCraft. Like, the original ones had great stories and great, like, missions that were interesting and fun. I find that modern RTSs, they rely too much on speed and micro. It's either the opposites. Like, they either rely too hard on speed and micro, or just macro. Like the Total Annihilation games or the Supreme Commanders, where you're just throwing like millions of units at each other. It's almost, I almost like go cross-eyed. You know, I like to make big armies. Don't get me wrong, but it's just mindless when you just, especially when you have like games where you auto train. That's why I don't really like the Cossacks games and the Cossack style games, because you just like auto build 10,000 dudes and just send them to their deaths. Like there's no, you're not using your brain at that point, or you're using your brain too much and you just black out, because like that Stormgate and the Zero Space, it looks, there's just too much micro involved, and like all the hotkeys, like the game wants you to play with hotkeys. I hate playing with hotkeys because I like to click on stuff. And then Zero Space, the hotkeys are all like you can control your entire economy with just your left hand, and I almost don't like. I like the option for it, but the game obviously wants you to do it, and it's not for me. Total War requires no micro. You just bull rush your boys and shoot from the flanks. Well, if you're playing orcs, yeah, there's no micro. But when you're playing like Empire and stuff, even like the checkerboard formation that I try to use, the vampires always like bulldoze through the front line. Like single entity units like the Vargites and stuff like that, they just fucking walk right through my front line and go straight into my range. So I have to move my range back, and then you got to cycle charge with your cavalry, and then you got to fucking cast fire, flaming skull, and firestorm and stuff. And oh, you weren't paying attention, so fucking the Skaven cast depths from below or beasts or whatever they summon clan rats in your back line, and you're too busy trying to climb. Too busy trying to get your fucking retarded units into the front gate of a goddamn siege, and they refuse to, and they go on the ladders and just get fucking wrecked. Models are plenty readable on Reforged. Yeah, I mean I say they are, but like I said, I'm not a professional player. I like the models. Artosis is a bad data point for anything. He's not dumb though. I don't agree with like he doesn't even like StarCraft. And he hates campaigns and he hates he hates single player stuff for games. At least it seems like he does. And he doesn't care. Same thing with like Legend of Total War. I used to like his channel a lot, but like he doesn't care about what the units look like or what their skins are, the graphics. He just cares about the raw data and winning battles. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird how he doesn't like you're playing a game that has such graphical fidelity and you're not playing it for that. You're just playing it from like from as far out as you can zoom out just to watch the little dots kill each other. I played the demo on high graphics. I couldn't tell them apart. Am I the only person microing Total War? Oh yeah, I micro too. Not well, but I micro. And because skirmish mode's broken. But yeah, if you play as like Chaos or Greenskins, you just fucking you just send your boys into the fight. I like the game's very high time to kill. It's what you described about watching the pikemen hold the line. Yeah, that too. But at the same time, some games like that dinosaur game that I played, Power World, the time to kill was way too high. And you'd be sitting there, like one unit would take fucking 10 minutes to kill, and you're like, oh, let's go. Like, you know what I mean? There's got to be a healthy balance. Like, I'd say StarCraft 1 and Warcraft 2 had very good time to kills. Warcraft 3, I think their time to kill was a little high, but they did have like big spells and all sorts of other shit. You play Wood Elves? I'm literally playing a Wood Elf campaign right now, and yeah, you do have to micro quite a bit. But they're good when you micro because they could shoot while they run. And Bretonia. I love Bretonia, but I hate cavalry. Like, I hate micro and cavalry. So I always get the Bretonia mods for dismounted knights. So I get, like, Knights of the Realm on foot and Grail Knights on foot with halberds and stuff like that. It's just, I have a way better time. I like the idea of cavalry. I'm just not good at controlling when I have to control an army, too. But if we're playing co-op and one of my buddies playing the infantry and I'm doing cavalry, I could do it all day. All day. Warcraft 3's TTK is too high for me. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, yeah. It is a bit too high for me, too. And the fact that, like, a footman does 11 damage, but a grunt has, what, 540 health or something like that? So that means he has to hit him friggin' 54 times to kill in a one-on-one fight, and they're healing passively as that happens. You were not paying attention to your side defenses, and now you have Emperor Overlords running through your base. Shit. You're technically a professional player. You get paid for this. I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right. I do get paid. Because I made that argument when I was a painter. I was like, I was a professional painter. I wasn't very good, but I was professional, as in I was paid to do it. Now, I don't get paid, like, very well to do this. I get paid like I'd say I make maybe $100 to $200 a month, which is better than nothing. So I'm not complaining. And it's thanks to you guys. Love you all. You guys are single-handedly funding me right now because now I don't have a job and my employment insurance has run out. So I'm not getting paid by the government anymore. So this is streaming is my only income right now, and my YouTube.
Told
I don't think I could be like a pro gamer though. I think I thought about it when I was younger. Like I tried to play StarCraft 2 competitive, but I just couldn't keep up. Halo 2, I was almost sponsored by some company, MLG or something like that. I forget what it was. Could have been bullshit. I never realized that guy has a... Are they snipers? I don't like the models from Reforged, but they're plenty readable. Yeah, that's the thing. I think they're pretty cool. Oh. Oh, so this is... So we got a commando mission, a no-build commando mission. But that's the thing, like, yeah, you can like him, I can like him. Doesn't matter. That grubby guy, I used to like him, but he's a fucking douchebag. Actually, I shouldn't say that. Now I'm going to get into a YouTube drama. Because he was like... Because he just hates them. I think he hates them on principle. Because even, like, the remasters of Warcraft 1 and 2, I had so many comments on the video being like... They suck because they're Blizzard. And it's like, yeah, Blizzard's a bad company, but doesn't mean the graphics don't look good to some people. And in one of his streams, he was like, yeah, I want to punch people in the face, whoever likes the Reforged graphics. And no matter what they do to them, he's like, oh, look how shitty these look. Oh, you can't even, like, the sound effects too, you can't even hear what's dying and stuff. And it's like, bro, make a fucking effort. Like, it's because he's played the game for competitively for his entire life. That he's like a lot of pro players, they're afraid of change. They don't like change. So it's like you never please them. I bet you they could have been the best graphics that would be perfect for him, and you'd still say they were shit. You know what I mean? But it rubbed me the wrong way when he's like, I want to punch anybody in the face who likes the graphics. It's like, who the fuck are you to judge somebody for liking something? You know, that's the whole purpose of being a human being. Is like everybody's different. Like, Mace's High doesn't like Lord of the Rings, which baffles me, but that's just, he doesn't like it. So it's like, I can't force him to like it. Me punching him in the face certainly isn't going to change my mind. It's like, gamers are really good at gatekeeping, too. I've always disliked the gatekeeping gamers. I remember when StarCraft 2 first came out, and, like, I remember reading the forums, and there was one guy who posted saying, I refused, like, I gave lip and I refused to serve a customer. I refused to sell him StarCraft 2 because he wanted to play for the campaign. Because he was like, he was such a pleb noob that he wouldn't play for competitive play, so fuck him. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. I was like, get your head out of your ass. Stop smelling your own farts. I don't like multiplayer, playing competitive multiplayer in RTS games like that. Doesn't mean I'm not a pro, not like up to your level. Who fucking cares? Why should other people have to play the way you play? Oh, should these guys... I probably should have kept these guys on the high ground. It's going to be kind of hard to micro these guys. Legend is a number boy and a shield. Yeah, right. I agree. He doesn't actually care about the game and the art of the game and the creativity of the game. It wouldn't even have to be Warhammer. It could be Didn't even have to have a name. It could just be stick figures fighting on a screen, and he'd be like, yeah, this is perfect. I saw Artosis play SF3 back then. He was really terrible at anything that wasn't StarCraft. Yeah. I don't think he, like, plus that's his, like, you say I was professional. Like, he gets paid for that. Like, that's his entire career. So he has to that's probably the only game he plays. Dude, I bought all 3 Total Wars, and I only ever played the Empire. Because they're the best. Now, Empire, High Elves, and Wood Elves are pretty fun. But Dwarfs, oh man, I can't... It's hard for me to not play Dwarfs either. Dwarfs are really fun. Where Total War is the weirdest cav. They either kill an impact or noodle charge. Yeah. I don't think they were working for a while too, eh? 680 HP. That's even worse. Structures like your Hall of Titans and your Clan Trends can be repaired if they sustain damage. Oh. I was going to say, I wonder if that was the thing. They always get stuck to Total War Cavalry, like the Warhammer ones at least. They always get like there's always like one that's still like in a fight when you tell them to retreat, and then it like slows down the whole platoon. Oh, it fucking pisses me off. Competitive game is the death of fun. You ruin a company of heroes too. Oh yeah. Well, I've said that multiple times. When you balance a game based on or when you design a game based on wanting to be a competitive game, you're going to fail. And Giant Grant Games had a really interesting numbers. Like, he did the math, and it's like, I can't quote the exact math, but the vast majority of people playing strategy games were single player or co-op, like on StarCraft 2. Nobody even gave a shit about the competitive. But I feel like Stormgate and those games, they're too busy thinking about being the next MLG, and it's like, fuck off. Like, make a good game, and then the multiplayer scene will come. If you build it, they will come, so to speak. Company Heroes 2 was sick, but like I got confused with all like the stupid little cards and stuff that were like, oh, plus 2% this for this, and like min-maxing, like making your like general whatever. Because I'm sure I just wasn't smart enough to understand it, or I didn't take enough time to understand it. Moonstones. Not sure what a moonstone does, buddy. Also, problem with the refunded models was they had less animations than the normal ones. Really? Half of them are great, half of them are downgrade. I do agree that they're over designed. Like every model has so much going on it. Like, what was it they showed? It was like one of the Tauren guy had like scratches on this thing, and he had like nails coming out of this arm and fucking tattoos on this, and it's like they look good to me. But yeah, some of them, like, I feel like they could have been less is more type of thing, right? I mean, he's also kind of a hypocrite because he didn't say anything bad about Blizzard before because they fed him. Grubby, you mean? And no shade on him. No shade on him because you know he's a professional player and his whole life was Warcraft but I don't agree with his attitude. Because I mean, would I be a shill? I don't know, maybe. Like, if Blizzard was to offer me all this money to fucking shill their product, I don't know. It's hard to say because right now, I could safely say, oh, I would never sell out. But I've never been offered. I've never been offered a shitload of money to shill a product before. If Raid Shadow Legends was to call me today, I probably would be like, damn, all right, well, $2,000 to talk about Raid Shadow Legends? I think I could probably pull that off. I stopped watching Legend when he spam sacked the town 20 times, because that's the efficient way to play. Yeah, like, what is it? Farming traits and stuff, like keeping certain enemies and shit alive just so you can farm for items and traits and shit. Yeah, because he's basically playing, and that's what actually gets me too. That's an interesting point. Like when I read the forums on Warhammer Total War, I got the hiccups. The community hub, it's just filled with people either complaining that it's too easy, which I don't know what game I'm playing, but I'm playing on normal and I still get my ass kicked like all the time. Yes, I'm probably bad, but then like when the people say like, oh, it's too easy, and then they're like, okay, so how are you playing then? Oh, well, they literally maximize their first 5 turns or whatever the fuck it is. Oh, I just got fucking wrecked. Oh my god, I got like hiccups and gas. Holy shit, dude. But like they'll play and they'll like death stack like the best unit in the game, and then they'll roll over all the enemies, and they're like, yeah, it's too easy. Well, fuck, of course it's too easy because you just death stacked and rolled the enemy. Like, play the game casually, play it like a balanced army. Like I always go like 6 range, 2 cavalry, 6 infantry, 2 artillery, 2 heroes kind of thing. But they'll make like 13 heroes just because they each get plus 2% bonus income globally. Competitive's okay, but battling like custom games or cash money. Yeah, fuck. I'm trying to fucking speak here. Extra credits. Did a segment on where you need components that can't be measured in pure data to foster good competitive scene. Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be solved by whoever has the highest reaction time. And that's where competitive gamers don't understand. They literally don't understand that. Because to them, it is all about numbers, right? Oh my god, we got bombardiers too? Yeah, we're going all snipers, boys. Yeah, prepare to be moonstruck. Seth also did one where he mentions the reason Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is still going strong is because it's so batshit broken that it's less who can ask me the other who can fake out their opponents and achieve brokenness before the other. Yeah, well, brokenness is like not fun either. That's the thing, like balance is one thing, but the game also has to be fun to play. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking pull out my own lungs. Oh, those lightning turrets are nuts. You didn't get a raid, Shadow Legends? Yeah. I used to do that joke at work. They'd be like, hey, Eddie, can you update the intel files? And I'd be like, yeah, but have you heard about this? And they're like, what? About this brand new Dark Fantasy game with over 600 new champions, one of which my favorite being the Dark Elf Menorah, who's got plus 10 damage to dragons or whatever. Like, and they used to just always roll their eyes. Why do fuck? I don't want to be the drum guy. How do I still have the hiccups? It's amazing. It's only because I'm trying to speak. Oh, I assume I can't go through that. Okay. The whole point of doing this is either sell out or you have integrity. Is it possible to have both? I would like to think I could do both, but like I said, I've never been tempted with the almighty dollar before, you know. I like to think I have integrity. But Raid Shadow Legends hasn't called me yet. That Josh Strife Hayes guy seems like he's got integrity. He seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. But he also has an insanely massive following, so he can afford to have integrity. That might be the key. Can I afford to have integrity? I don't know. Money is a fickle thing, and I like to think I'm a whore. I could probably see myself selling out. But it would have to be something that I actually, like, have played, or at the very least. Oh, what? What the fuck? That was weird. Reminds me of rather small. Ugh. Fuck off with these hiccups. Oh my god. Reminds me of a small 25k subscriber Counter-Strike channel that was offered $300k a single month to shill online casinos. I'll be honest with you, Conway. If a fucking casino came up to me, offered me $300k, I would probably shill. But what I would do, though, is I would probably tell my audience, like, maybe on Discord or something, I'd be like, listen, guys, this company's offered me $300k. Like, I'm going to shill this product, but I don't actually give a shit. You know what I mean? Easy to say, hard to act. Total difficulty is 100% fake. It just handicaps. AI plays the same in all levels. Well, yeah, it just gives them different levels of cheats. Death stacking is fun occasionally. It's just like drinking. Don't black out every night. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously making fun death stacks is fun. Like making all Carnosaurs and shit like that. But it's the people that complain about death stacking and then they complain about the game being too easy. It's like, well, you figured out how to beat the game. It's like the people that complain that Helldivers, that they finished it. That always made me laugh. Like, I remember the community post being like, I played 200 hours in like a week and there's no content left. And this game sucks. And you're like, well, no, it doesn't suck. Congratulations, you beat the fucking game. You know what I mean? Like, it's like people who like play like the sports games and they choose like they stack their team with the best players, and then they go, "Oh, this game's too easy. I kicked everyone's asses." And they're like, "Well, no shit, you did. You fucking played the best players. You dipshit. Like, oh, fuck off. Where do those guys come from?" Can't confirm. The older Total War games used to be hard. Nowadays, difficulty is just increasing in the HP. They average different percentages, or they just like make Skaven so overpowered. Or make your men run at like in like the slightest hint of anything bad. That's why playing Empires can sometimes be a huge pain in the ass. Like try to kill Dryka or Drycha with friggin' Karl Franz. Holy shit. Half the fucking Wood Elf roster causes leadership debuffs. Same thing with vampires. So you guys just run after 10 seconds. You'll have like an entire platoon of fully healthy soldiers. And they just run away. Or you have like the Skaven who run away into your lines. That's always my favorite. Okay, I think snipers are pretty good. Heroes 3 is fun to play. It's just that achieved brokenness is just accepted the true point rather than exploit. Yeah. One thing you cannot say about Raid is that they have bad marketing. The skeleton ads are hilarious. Well, they have the money for it, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows at this point that Raid, like nobody's actually, like none of the actual YouTubers are actually playing Raid. You know what I mean? You just know that they got offered a shitload of money because apparently they do. There's one YouTuber I watched, they literally offered him like $2,200 for one ad and one video. It's like, fuck yeah, I would do that. CNC minigunner only when? Well, CNC infantry only would be, I've always wanted to try. Like generals with only rangers or whatever. Am I supposed to capture this thing, or...? Capture and hold all 4 soul fountains until Storebringer is forced from the field. Oh, these are the soul fountains, right? I was like, what the hell is a soul fountain? Seems like it would be the last one. It's funny how hard guys go on single player games. I mean, wow, you beat the AI that build for you to beat it. Yeah. Well, they min max and then they're like, yeah, this game sucks. Oh, for Christ's sake. Summons red moon, summons white moon. Don't know what the fuck these do, but let's try it. Righteous. Can I build turrets? No, I can't. I don't even have a Titan building thingy. It's getting disturbingly common how influencers all turn out to be one or more of those things now. Yeah. Seth at least telling everyone he is scamming the sponsors. Yeah, I agree. Like, that's what I would try to do. Just want to see me suffer, yeah. But have you seen CoffeeZilla recent videos regarding Valve's online occasions or casino situation? How Valve is allowing third-party companies to earn money through Counter-Strike. Also have a good day. Well, hell yeah, doing Dragon Warden. And no, I don't know anything about that. I don't play Counter-Strike, so can't play an emulator version of Warcraft 2 for the PlayStation. Oh man. I suppose there's no harm in trying that sometime. You played Raid very briefly. To be honest, I liked what I saw. I only stopped because it's fundamentally identical Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, which I already played. Well, it's like one of those auto battlers. It's like, what's the point of playing an auto battler when you don't actually like play? If it was like Final Fantasy X style, I'd play the shit out of that. And not grindy, you know, where you have to play 6,000 matches and do your dailies and do your weeklies and... If you guys see me shilling casinos or Raid Shadow Legends, you know I've made it. I'll be sitting here streaming Goblin Commander with my golden crown on my head. These are like chaos monuments, these little sticks. As I said last week, don't take the bag from Honey or anything involving a coupon finding app. Oh, yeah. It's not auto battle? Is it not? I thought somebody, I thought you could. You could set, like, the matches to auto, so you just... So your characters automatically move on from fight to fight while you just take a shit or whatever. Is someone making a Final Fantasy X game? Oh, yeah? What's it called? Or what's the details on it? Because I'm not big into turn-based games, but Final Fantasy X, like, they did it really fun. Like, I really enjoyed how they did things. Oops. Chat, what do you want me to do? Slice and dice? Say this grams. What's with you? Slice and dice! That guy's throat must have been racked after. Fuck, I meant to get a drum guy. Ooh, I didn't realize you could get the other turrets too. Sick. These turrets were good, right? If I could get those lightning turrets, those things seem pretty fucked up. Oh, keep thinking that's an enemy unit. It's a squad RPG. You can do auto. That's the thing, like, if the game was... Well, it's obviously a free-to-play game, like it's... Or, I'm assuming. And it's meant to take your money, so... You're meant to grind out, like, just battle after battle after battle, so that's why... Like that Yu-Gi-Oh game that I played for a bit, and it had an auto-dueling mode, and I was like, what's even the point? Stop giving, like, it's double the rewards and cut the battles in half, but that's just mobile games. Like, what I'm saying is completely incorrect, because that's not how you make money. I feel like if Raid Shadow Legends was just like a PlayStation 5 game, it would be okay. Can I not use that? No. Alright, this turret does seem pretty good. Might even make me another one. Expedition 33. Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's kind of cool, though, if it plays like Final... Plus, Final Fantasy X, holy shit, man. That game's story is just so good, man. Like, so good. Some of the best... Some of my favorite characters... Like, Auron's one of my favorite characters of all time. I feel like he should be added to fucking Smash Bros. That game, I almost gave up on it when I was a kid, because I was like, turn-based, ew. But then once I got to like the beach of Besaid and I saw like heard the music, and then the gameplay flowed so cleanly, I was like, damn, okay, I'm kind of into this now. And then you saw Lulu's tits and you're like, yeah, this is my life now. It's very much you select what to attack how. Shit is cash. Reminds me of how the tree scan thing going on as a sponsor. Which one's that one? Have you played Overlord? Dragon, it's funny you should mention that, because that's all we've been talking about for the past 4 hours, this Overlord. Yes, we have. I have played Overlord. Because that's what this game pretty much is. It's basically Overlord on the PlayStation 2 with some more... this game's much more strategic, though. The resource gathering is a little tedious. Like, I hate having to, like, individually select each fucking doodad to blow up to get gold, but it's pretty cool. I like this. This game's kind of neat. I like it. Oh, motherfuckers can just teleport to my fucking base. Okay. Whoops. Oh, man, that selecting that kind of shit's kind of hard. I think my turrets killed him, though, did they? Yeah. Okay, so I lost a... Might get a scout. Would you ever do a sponsor video for Genshin Impact? I mean, if they paid me enough money, Genshin Impact is like the exact opposite of what I look for in a game. I no shade to anybody who enjoys that game, but it's not on my, like, I think if I was to select a game that I would hate the most, it would be Genshin Impact. I'm not a big anime guy either. I don't really care for the aesthetic and stuff and how over the top they can be. But fuck it, if they gave me money, I'd shill it. I'll be honest. Okay, I'll tell you what. If Genshin Impact calls me up and they're like, we want to do a sponsor, but can you actually play the game? I would genuinely try it. I would genuinely try the game. I would genuinely try it. Because, like, maybe it's like Final Fantasy X. Maybe it's actually the coolest game ever. Because Final Fantasy X is an anime game. Even though it's, well, it's not an anime game. I shouldn't say that. It's Japanese. But it doesn't really have the same... No, it's not an anime. You know what? Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. It's not an anime game. It's just Japanese. I'm kind of stereotyping them now. But yeah, maybe Genshin Impact would be the best game ever. Because Kingdom Under Fire is an Asian game with a few little anime bits and pieces here and there. Especially when it comes to their depiction of women. Oh, it's the red guy is his ultimate guy. I completely forgot to make like the troll. You know what? I might make one of these towers just for shits. Oh, you can change the ammo type. Okay. Oh, I'm capturing it. Whoops.
Sie sind ready. Tit must we do, Jacker. Fire me do.
The one you need to watch the French trailer for Expedition 33. I put a link to it in the Discord there, Guadalajara. The one where they sold a tree down in Scotland for a good cause, but it was a scam from some Asian country. Don't know if it was Shanghai or so. Oh shit! Is it like one of those? What was the one that you could like name yourself after a lord? You could get like the title of lord or something because you could buy like a spit of land in Scotland or something that was like a square inch or something. Do I have a spotter? I don't know if I do. I do. Also, here's a fact most Genshin players do not know. The age of consent is 18 years old. Why is it? Well, I guess if it's like just a bunch of pervs. Japanese means it's anime. That's kind of like, I guess, the stereotypical outlook that I have on it. If it's Japanese, it's anime. Even though it isn't, like, you could tell that there is like there's like the core is there. So that's great. So now they're coming from the fucking right now. Guess I can't bring Mr. Picky with me. Can they not shoot that, like... Oh. Holy shit.
Eric said, Ducha set dead.
Yeah, these sniper guys are pretty good. The Asian Tracers came under fire, the worst part of the game. Yeah. Well, first of all, the company that ran them was a shit company. But I agree with you. Yeah, like there's not a lot of them in Kingdom Under Fire. Not a lot of the Asian, anime parts, except for like the nudity of the women and. But I don't know. As far as everything else goes, though, like it's pretty solid, man. Like not that they avoided just making it some anime game. Genshin Target is female based, not male. Yeah, but you're gonna get them. But it is a gacha game, is it? Yeah. Hey, Drewski. How you doing, man? How was your holidays? Can't remember. There was a PS2 game maybe Xbox actually played as a World War II, and it included stuff like spellcasters and werewolves, and even a guy who could reanimate the dead. What? You fought Nazis with mages, and Hitler himself was a sorcerer. Operation Darkness. There's a World War one that Necrovision, and then of course you have Wolfenstein when Heinrich Himmler is literally like in the game. Is it a bad game? Operation Darkness is a mishmash of so much mythology, although the writers probably didn't quite understand the Lovecraft when they added the reanimator. That actually kind of reminds me of that game, Legendary. Did anybody play that game on like the original 360, I believe? That game got like destroyed in reviews and stuff. But I'll be honest with you, it was a kind of a neat game, and it was kind of creepy because like werewolves kind of scare me, and there's a lot of werewolves in that game. Like the werewolves in that game were scarier than the ones in Order 1860 86 or whatever the fuck that game was called. Um, and that game, like you were like fighting bloody griffins and all sorts of other mythological minotaurs and stuff. It was not amazing, but it was a totally solid, 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 shooting game. And the werewolves creeped me out. And I think didn't you have to like blow their heads off in order to keep them dead, or they'd get back up and shit. Uh, look at this, so nice. Who wouldn't hire me for Vikings? Ugh. That game was really fun. And the darkness too. Not Operation Darkness, the darkness. I never played the second one because I didn't like how they went like cell shaded with it or comic book style. I was like, I'd rather the first one was actually really cool. You could watch the entirety of To Kill a Mockingbird in that game. Kingdom Under Fire has some weirdness. The over sexualness of females are one. Overly dramatic, tone deaf metal music two. Lastly, the corny writing, as if these knights would talk about going to the gym. Hey, listen now, Conway. The soundtrack is badass in that game. I wouldn't have the soundtrack any other way. But I was a big metal guy when I was in high school. So Kingdom Under Fire was essentially the perfect game for me. It was a commander battle game with orcs and humans fantasy style with heavy metal music. Like, oh man, you couldn't get much better. I just hate how I love that game series so much, and it's one of the most poorly handled game series of all time. Why couldn't we have a Call of Duty franchise for Kingdom Under Fire? Fuck. As you would revive people from the dead using such unnatural methods as Lovecraft. They didn't just pick a name for a guy who revived the dead. They went with Herbert West, the reanimator. Operation Darkness is not good. It's not bad. It's turn-based. It's turn-based. You have Legendary? It's pretty Yeah, it's, I mean, it's a perfect 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 game. If you want a game where you shoot monsters for a bit, it's fine. Maybe I should make bombard guys this one. I never made the bombard guys yet. I see. I feel like snipers are still probably better. So when you get to the fight the knife ears, beard boys, and humies, no, actually that could have been the sequel though. They were planning on making a sequel, I think, but the game didn't sell.
Beric unde facet et utracitet. Beric said, duce set detor.
Because they have like griffins, werewolves, minotaurs. I forget what other beasts and stuff they had. Holy fucking shitballs, man. So I just lose then. Fucking hell, that's stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill the fucking allies' weather control device. Oh, I can't skip this. I fucking hate this. You know, it would be a dream game, but co-op Kingdom Under Fire, you control like 3 units at most of the same type. Arch Captain, and after a level, you upgrade yourself in units. One player could be the cavalry captain, you upgrade his own character, and the units may want to have one skirmish captain, and mages, and so on. Well, yeah, I mean, fuck, any co-op Kingdom Under Fire type game where you each get like 3 units. You don't even have to be like dedicated to one thing or the other, you know? Have a, just like, yeah, Kingdom Under Fire 1 co-op, Kingdom Under Fire 2. I'm gonna save it as soon as this game starts. What? Oh, there we go. That's weird. Now I'm thinking of the game set in World War II where some guy in a suit opens Pandora's box, and the world is overrun with alien creatures, and it spawned like 3 sequels. That's literally like the same plot as Legendary. Legendary, you open Pandora's box. It's not World War II, though. Oh, they didn't kill anybody. Shit. I gotta find that fucking tower first. Where's that? Woo. Big squat, big squat. Oh shit! Ah! Fuck off. There's so many dudes. Well, I know that the weather one, I mean the freezing one is kind of a pain in the ass too, but I'll go kill that, I guess, 'cause it's right here.
Tool catching.
It's like, fuck, it keeps interrupting me with these cutscenes. I'm trying to fight. Ah, Resistance. Yeah. I never played those games. Because they're PlayStation only. I've always wanted to try them. I'm just gonna run in and spam it. Power it down. Oh, that's it? Didn't realize it was gonna be that easy to kill. Frick. Oh, I didn't realize it was an actual range upgrade. Oh, shit, okay. That'll make my snipers way better. Still went Resistance 1 to 3 on PC. Yeah, fuck, if it ever goes on PC, I'd play the shit out of that. Because those were like the PlayStation's, like, I guess with Killzone too, but those were like the PlayStation Gears of War equivalents, right? Whereas Killzone was like the Halo, for lack of a better comparison. Insomniac is still sitting on the Wolverine game. Oh yeah, wasn't there? Yeah, wasn't there Wolverine game good? I don't care about X-Men or superheroes, so like that new Marvel's Overwatch game, couldn't give a fuck about that. Guess it's like the new shit though, the new hot shit. Oh, there we go. Rain Machine. Or Infamous. Yeah, I never played Infamous either. Lollipop Chainsaw. Yeah, that's right. Lollipop Chainsaw got a fucking remaster. That game was shameless too, wasn't it? And like it's just over. Don't you get an achievement in that game for don't you get an achievement in that game for just like looking up the chick's skirt? Killzone sucks, does it? Oh, well, it got like bloody 3-4 games, didn't it? And a Helldivers crossover, so it has to be somewhat good. Well, it sucks like Halo, thus it. Well, it sucks because it's trying to be Halo, thus it fulfilled its role. Marvel Rivals is what Overwatch was supposed to be, apparently. Huh. Yeah, well, even Overwatch, I don't care about hero shooters. I could give less. No, I couldn't give a fuck about them. They just don't interest me in the least. Holy shit, man. I want to unlock that tower. Tower's fucking bananas, man. No, my little drummer guy. Two of them? Okay, he fucked up my guys. My god. I guess I could be making Titans too, but they're kind of shitty to control because they're so slow. Lollipop Chainsaw is good. The Dead Man World custom game. I mean the hottest new Marvel game where you get to play as your favorite superheroes in the Marvel franchise of comics and movies and games, including all new Squirrel? What? But they can monetize that game until the end of time, right? Like, They obviously have a spawner of sorts up here somewhere. Or they're just using that teleporting thing.
Artisit. Bakasheun Dake. Far to set.
Play now with your friends and creepy uncle. Killzone 1 is passable, 2 is good enough, and it's down here from there. It's amazing how they got so many... I remember playing the one on PSP, and it was actually kind of cool. It had like a cover system and everything. Oh, shit. Do I have a warp thingy? No. fucking glitched out the drum there. Holy shit.
Mi sarà tu un sedi facili.
Ah, that's why. I was going to say, where are these bloody giant
Tet
elementals coming from?
Jacker.